Welcome back to an amazing video. Do 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 do. That's my intro. Thank you. Thank you for listening to my intro. Listen to some good music. Midnight Oil, man. Good group. I was watching some drama today. I don't really get into drama channels too much. I do watch quite a bit of drama channels and stuff, just to see what's keeping up with everything and stuff. I don't normally talk about stuff too often. It's not really about a person. It was just an interesting fact, like the whole bear situation. Like, would you rather be next to a man in a forest, or be next to a bear? I like contextual situations. It just doesn't make sense. It's like the context of the situation doesn't make sense.
A fine place to harvest some ingredients.
Like,
shall we see if there's aught to be found while we're here?
why are you in the forest in the first place? Like, what kind of forest is this forest? Is it like a park? How far in are you? Are you like really far out there, like 9 miles out or something? Or are you just like on the edge of it? Like, because there's a lot of men at parks, and it happens all the time. And it's just, like, to go to 0 to 9,000 with a bear, like, a bear is a little bit, like, I would, maybe like a ferocious house cat, maybe? But even then, I'd rather pick being next to a dude in the forest, because I'd just probably fight him if he tried to do anything. But for a lady to get, it's a terrible situation. It's a very
What's
awkward.
This? Come to admire
situation.
my sculptures, have you?
Um,
Oh, to think my eminence as a collector would reach in the ear. If only my collection were complete, I'd fain allow you to inspect. Alas,
what?
the sculpture that I could, and 'twould wound my pride. If your curiosity, the man's home is located.
Shall we seek
got
some
you.
answers?
It's just strange to me. It's just like, because I had this situation happen to me, actually, personally. I have first-hand experiences. I know I'm not a lady or anything, but the story was, me and my friends were camping out we were 9 miles into a national park, and we were taking down our tents and stuff. It was just right at the end of the day. I found a scorpion.
I've
That
just
was
recalled a little tidbit I
extremely
heard from the
scary.
locals.
But
Regarding the
after
Vermundian military,
gracious,
yes?
You guys, come
Indeed.
on, guys. Come on.
Tell is, there's been a shift in the chain of command. We shall remain here.
Basically, so we're breaking down our camp, and all of a sudden, like, this one guy, a military guy, comes out of the woods, like out off the path, in this really dark part of the woods, and he comes out of the woods with a knife bigger than my hand, or bigger than my arm, and he just walks like really slowly through, and I was like the only person there, and we were 9 miles out, and I'm like, oh god. So that was a scary situation. It's scary. I mean, being in the woods alone, and first of all, is dangerous as it is. Like, just as a woman, being in the woods alone without a dude would be dangerous. Well, I'm not saying, like, it depends on where you're at. If you know where you're at, then it wouldn't be. But are you lost? Like, the whole context of the situation.
Right. I would feign a...
It just doesn't make sense to me, really. Like, I guess they're trying to say if you were next to a dangerous male, because what about if the male's like Keanu Reeves or something, or Robert Downey Jr.? Then you're just gonna ask for an autograph from him.
There's no shame.
It would make more sense if I'm next to a sketchy male, maybe, or somebody sketchy. Because everybody says that they don't like males. A lot of people don't like males, but you like actors. They're men. Like Robert Downey, Iron Man, the Hulk, Bruce Banner. Like, there's quite a few male actors that people like. I just... Bubbles is a male. Ricky and Parks and Rec, Chris Pratt. They're all men. I guess you could say like certain men I would understand, but all men are bad. It just doesn't make sense. Personally, it doesn't really bother me at all. I'm from Florida. Things in Florida, it's just like a loophole. It's like the freaking Great Bermuda Triangle flies things into space over here, so things are gonna be a little different for me than they are for you, and I can understand that. But bears are not a creature you want attacking you. Bears are not a creature you want to attack at all. They will rip your face off. They will eat your arms. Because they don't actually, it wouldn't be a quick death. They would kill you slowly. Because there's nobody around too, so there's nobody that can help you. So if you get attacked by a bear with nobody around, like usually people who get attacked by bears have somebody around them. They can fend the bear off, but they do not, they don't go easy on their prey. They eat you alive, pretty much. They crush you. Their body weight too. They press on you. That's a big thing. They'll put their body weight on you so that you can't move. So it's 1,000 pounds of biting force pressing on you. So you get crushed, bitten. It just they would make you. They want you to survive too. They don't want you to die right away. They like their prey alive when they're eating them. I don't know if everybody knows about that. Bears are not something you want eating you. Maybe like a lion. A lion is vicious, a vicious creature. You'll get clawed maybe, but if you show your neck, they will crush your windpipe and it'll be over. But a bear will not. Bears don't go easy on people. They will not go easy on you. And they might eat your foot first or something while you're alive.
This is quite a quandary.
And I would just say, just don't mess with bears, man. Pick something else. Getting bitten by a snake, that's horrible too. There's just no easy way. There's no easy animal
Whatever
attack.
could you want from me?
Pack of wolves, probably
Perchance
not
you've
good
heard.
either.
The Sovereign, wounded in glory indeed. 'Tis a
You
weight
can't
off my
really,
heart
like,
to think of
wolves,
our
you
fair
can't, one wolf you can fight off. A bear, you go yah, bear, yah. That's what you have to do. It depends on the bear too. What kind of bear are you talking about? Like is it gonna be like a grizzly bear, or are you gonna fight a black bear? I mean, black bears are more dangerous. Grizzly bears are bigger.
Right, leave me be.
And I guess if you're gonna get attacked, you probably want to get attacked by a black bear. Well, actually, black bears are more. You might want to get attacked by a grizzly because you can play dead with a grizzly. Apparently, black bears you shouldn't play dead. I don't know if you guys know. I'll give you some advice. Black bears don't play dead. You have to yah bear. Grizzly bears, you might get away with playing dead because they like their prey alive. And if you play dead, that's kind of triggers a mechanism. It might just be a rumor though, so I don't know. And if we're going up from there, we go into sun bear territory. Like, you're gonna get attacked by a sun bear. Like, sun bears do not want to get attacked by a sun bear. You don't want to go near. You don't want to go near a sun bear. Like those freaking things. I don't know if you ever saw those things fight, but man, just run. You could run away from it, man. Like, if you don't like being in this situation, you can get out of it with a dude. Most of the time. Like, is this dude sneaking up on you? Is he 5 feet away? Can you see the dude? Like, can you run away from the dude. From a bear, you can't run from a bear. They will get you. You can't climb up a tree either. There's been stories of them doing that, like people climbing up trees and things happening. Like they'll climb up that tree with you. I don't know how it works, like why bears can climb so good, but there's no way you can get away from it if it wants to kill you. And you got nobody around you. It's just not an animal you want attacking you. But polar bears too, man. Are we going polar bear territory? Like, have you seen one of those things? You do not want to see a polar bear coming at you. That would be probably, I don't know, sun bear to polar bear. Polar bears are probably, I don't know if they're worse than a sun bear would be. I mean, just come to Florida, guys. Drink a beer, fight some alligators, call it a day. No need to get attacked by bears. I'll give you and even panda bears. Like, you go against a panda, they won't attack you, I don't think. Pandas might attack you, like, but they'd be cool to see, but then you go to jail. Because you're not allowed to be near a panda bear. You can't go near panda bears, man. There's just not a bear where you're gonna get out of it in a good way, like. But I don't think pandas will attack you. If it was a panda bear, I'd rather be near a panda bear, personally. Like in a zoo. Like, I don't want to go near a panda bear in the wild. I don't know what they would do if you saw a panda bear in the wild. If you go up to it and touch it, then maybe it will do something, but I don't think panda bears are super aggressive, but they're also wild creatures, so. Now, if you said, like, for instance for me, like, if you want to jump, would you rather be next to a man or be in a pot next to a pot of dolphins in the water? I would still say they're wild animals. Don't go near them. First of all, it's illegal. You can't jump in with a pot of dolphins. You're not supposed to. It's illegal to jump in with dolphins and stuff. You can't. I don't know if they're endangered, but I'll give you some facts. Lions, lions are another sticky way to go, man. They got claws bigger than you, man. They got claws bigger than your arm. One swipe from it, if they kick your neck, maybe it won't be so bad, but it's morbid stuff. I mean, animal attacks are morbid, man. It's not like going out like in a like hurt like with a gun or something like quick. It's not gonna be quick. Like, animals are, they're nice. I mean, animals are nice to look at and stuff, but they're also animals. They're ferocious creatures. They don't have capacity to understand what they're doing. Like, if they attack you, they won't understand. They'll be like, they could be the nicest thing, and then when they attack you, they don't really know what they're doing. They're just doing their aggressive nature, and with dudes, you can at least say, hey, I'll call the cops on you, or I'll shoot you, or I'll pepper spray you in the face, or I'll tase you or something. With bears, they're not going to understand you. They're going to be like, well, been nice knowing you. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to get into this whole conversation. I just found it to be interesting, you know? It's just an interesting thing to think about. Just like getting attacked by a bear, like, I just don't think people understand what they're asking for. They don't get it. I don't have too much survival experience, but I have a moderate amount. I've read things. And I think survivalists and people in the park, rangers, will be like, will probably tell you, you don't want to get attacked by a bear. You could run away from the dude, literally you uncomfortable with the dude, 5 feet away, you just book it. Threaten to call 911. Kick him in the crotch. You can fight off a dude. Most of the time, a lot of people can't. I mean, that's hard to say. I mean, but you can kick him in the crotch. You have more chance against fighting a dude than you do have fighting a bear. It's just, yeah, it's impossible. Like,
I find dressing.
but I'll give you a hint on how to defeat a bear. Defeating a bear. So basically, you could get a spear, and because they attack you in the way they do, they press their body on you, right? So you wait for them to come down, and you put the spear on their heart, and that might kill the bear. I mean, it's an old Indian technique. I don't know if that's a rumor, or if they actually used that technique back in the day. But you can use like firewood. You basically use the fire, and you just like scrape it into a spear, and at least enough to get it, because their body weight falls onto the spear. So when you get it on their heart, so they spear themselves alive. That's how, I think that's an old Indian trick that they used to do, what I understand. So that's one way how you can get out of a bear situation. But a sun bear, some bears don't do that. Some bears are different. They will literally maul. They're like dogs, basically. They're ravenous. They're nice creatures. Not nice creatures. They're not nice creatures. They're nice to look at. And they might be nice when you're not messing with them. But you get in their territory, you start doing weird stuff, and that's when it gets bad. I'm trying to figure this quest out while I'm talking. I might get clipped out of context. I hope not. I mean, not all dudes are bad. Like, I know a lot of dudes that are nice. Like, it just depends where you're going, man. Sorry, I didn't mean to misgender. It's men in the sense of, like, dude. It's mostly dude. I like to say dude. I use guy a little bit too much. I should probably try not to use those. But I just like, what about dude? Like, I like dude. I used to use dude a lot. I gotta get away from all that stuff, but my head is toasted, dude. Yeah, dude. Everyone. My head is toasted, everyone. I'm sorry about the misgendering and everything. It's just an old habit, like saying dude and guys, like guys in plural. Like it's just a lot of stuff. Like hey guys, or like it's just there's a lot of complicated stuff. I really don't understand too much. I don't go too far out of my house. I drink. Like I rarely drink anymore. I used to drink a lot of beers and stuff, man. My head's toasted. Like I'm from Florida, fighting alligators all the time. It's just things don't add up sometimes for me. It's just everyone I think will probably, because I can't really see everybody, so I would just say everyone. I think I gotta try to just use everyone. Hello, everyone. I like dude a lot. I mean, is dude like? I don't want to get mean. I don't want to start shit or anything, man. 'Cause I don't want to start shit. But I know about the bear situation. It's just I just find it like I don't know the whole nuances with everything. Do I have the right gear on here?
What reason have you to be here?
Pray, leave me be.
What, pray tell, are you...
I don't think I
What
have the right
reason
gear.
have you to...
How do I get my gear back?
I dare say you do not.
You can't just wander in.
I just find the context to be strange.
Such quiet. Would that all my days.
Are you of worthy
Oi, get out of my...
just don't know. I gotta look up this quest. I might have got myself into hot water, but you know, I think everyone or whatnot. I just don't know the bears. Like, I just don't think it's a good thing to say, man. I just don't think it's a good thing to say. I'm just a bro, man. God damn it. I'm kind of a bro, and I like being a bro, but it's just hard to say things. Like, my head is paced. My head is toasted beyond belief. It's not like, it's not out of vitriol. I mean, that's a weird word to say. I don't like making people feel bad or anything. It's just, I gotta train myself to say everyone. I can't see everyone, and I don't know who I'm talking to half the time. It's just like everybody thinks that I can see them, but I can't see anything. I know you use in plurals, but like I say man a lot, as in hey man or hey man. It's like, or hey man, stop that, or hey dude, hey bro, or it's all weird and strange. I mean, it's something I have to get out of probably, but I don't mind. I like everyone. Everyone's pretty good. I just gotta train myself to say everyone instead of bro and dude. I mean, it meant a different thing back in the day. It didn't really mean your gender. It just bro and dude and guy was just like hey dude or hey bro or hey guy. But it's a different landscape. I gotta get used to a lot of stuff, but just a journey, really. Well, for me, like guy and bro and dude was all like.
This is quite a quandary.
There's a completely different meaning. It's strange. I mean, I don't know if people remember using bro, dude, and man. Like, I called women man, I called everybody man. But it's something I can't do anymore. It's like saying hey tiger or hey sport. And can't say that anymore.
And who are you?
What brings you?
Well, do I have the...
What reason have...
Oh!
A lot of my people might think I'm something, but I'm really not, and do it again.
Not without its charms.
I gotta say what I gotta say, guys. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's not misgendering. I know with the bear thing, I'm already in hot water. I just gotta get off that chest, man. I just gotta say, guys. I just can't help it. My head is burnt, and my mind capacity is not there. And, but if I saw you in real life, I wouldn't do it. Like, I just don't know who I'm talking to. Like half the time, like, what my demographic of people are. I think people just forget that. Like, people can't see. Gosh, freaking darn it. So I just
And
don't want
who,
to say
pray
because
tell?
I'll say anything. If I say any gender, it's gonna be misgendering some of it. So I think everyone would probably be the best.
Mine.
Oh, I think I found it right. But yeah, that whole thing, it's just...
What's to be done about this?
What the heck did that do?
I cannot afford another night of cavorting.
But yeah, I just found like the why is it ominous music? What? What are we doing here? Why are we attacking? Oh god. I don't understand. Oh, I get it. It's because I'm in a bad area. I gotta get out of here. You can't be in here at night, but it's during the day. What in the heck is going on? I could just die here. I didn't attack anybody. Probably died. I'm not really sure what I did there. Maybe I don't have the masquerade gear. I gotta look these up, and I probably sold the freaking thing. I'm a lot older than I look, too. I'm 35, so. What, I got thrown in jail for this? Oh gosh darn it.
Everyone's as tired as I am, seems like. I'm dead on my feet after this.
I'll be right back, everyone.
Oh, I could use a rest. As soon as my shift's done, I'm on to the tavern. I mustn't let it happen like this. To polish up my good for a social around here.
Can I get out of here? I need a key. And rest. Well, why did I get thrown in jail if it wasn't even dark out?
Pay what's due, and you can bid this cell goodbye.
Good gracious.
Very well.
I have been waiting for you, Arisen. Ox carts make for relatively safer travel.
One hopes.
Stay with me, Arisen. Wait a moment.
Welcome to pure and quality is what you need if you want to survive.
Is it the grand suit that I need? The heck do I need? I'm just gonna buy it. Do we have to? Everything's so complicated, man. Gosh darn it. Well, how do you buy it?
So before you check the price, just remember, many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Alright, we gotta go there.
No purchases to be made today, I see. I just hope the shopkeep understands. The Arisen is ever prudent in the application of coin.
Time to store this. What's so new about this?
Oof. My pack's grown rather heavy. Lessening our load will help to keep us light on our feet. Pray, allow me to open your chest.
Well, no, I like the ring of deflection. I just need the freaking. It's just they need to make more quest markers. I tried out Flynn and whatever, Flynn and something, but I just didn't really like it. It just wasn't really my cup of tea. Oh, here we go. Is that what I needed? Worldly tunic.
Oh, nice place, this. I'm in no hurry to leave.
The gameplay wasn't terrible. I mean, it had strange gameplay mechanics to it. And the art direction, like with the cats and stuff and the creepy mask lady. I didn't like the mask lady all that much. I didn't like the cat. The cat was kind of weird, and it wasn't like in the way they drew like the soldiers. I guess, and the enemy type of it, it just didn't feel like, I don't know. The gameplay it was fun. I was having a good time. It's just, I don't know. Just really wasn't for me. I'll try. I don't mind them. I know they got like I know they make some, like they're made by a company that doesn't really like dudes too much or something like that or whatnot. I'm not sure what they like. I don't mind trying their.
Have no fear, Master. I'll fare all right without you for a little while.
'Tis not our place to hurry the Arisen.
I'll try their next game out. I'm willing to try. It just wasn't my cup of tea. I gotta try something. I like the main character. The main character's cool. And I like the story. I mean, the story was driven by like the points. Like I didn't really understand the story because there was supposed to be some lady we were attacking, but then it ended up turning into something else, and I got confused and I don't know. Just, I probably won't play it. I might try it again eventually. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. But I think I'm gonna just not play it for the time being. But I like a lot of games. It's just.
We could do with the lantern's light. Some light would be welcome. Thank you.
I just didn't like the mask lady all that much. She was like saying I wanted coffee or something, and I didn't understand what she was saying. And
You are the Arisen, yes? The captain gave me your
just
description.
strange dialogue.
Follow me.
But I'll try their next game. I could pick it. I don't know. Like I do like. It was hard to say. Like, maybe I should give it another shot, but we'll see. Like I have to replay the entire game. I just didn't like some of the altars. I didn't really like the altars all that much. I didn't really like the cat looked weird. I didn't like the cat. The cat is just like. If the cat wasn't in it, I'd probably play most of it. It's just. I didn't like the cat character at all, and I don't like the mask character. They just. I have schizophrenia. They were just. It was just irking me a little bit.
I will be full prey. Be cautious, Your Majesty.
And the whole altar things and like it just wasn't my cup of tea. I don't play Diablo because of that reason too. It's just something that I have to deal with. Personal problems with just like with the cat. I just didn't like the cat. It's like I might play it again. I haven't decided. The main character was interesting though. I mean, I enjoyed her story. Like she was trying to branch out of the army base, try to move. I don't really understand why if that was like the understanding of the whole thing. Like, I guess she was just like held back, and she was trying to branch out. And
Mayhap you've
blind or
been
something.
misinformed, but there isn't to be a masquerade this day.
And then she fought. Then she broke a barrier, which the barrier was holding some type of gods or something. And then I was confused on that because I thought it was about this lady who was holding the barrier back, and it just, I don't know, it just got weird.
All I can do for you.
Then the lady was asking me for like I wanted coffee or some shit. I don't want coffee.
We've not to discuss.
Perchance you, the sovereign, wounded in
I just really
glorious
don't like the
comedy.
masked lady. I just
Tis a
really
weight
don't
off
like
my
that
heart to
character.
prove.
It's or the cat. I just don't like the cat either. The cat, it's just, you have to team up with the cat the entire time, and it's just, if they took the cat out, I would play it like in an instant. I would play the whole thing. It's just, but it's not a game. Like, everybody has to have their opinions. Like, it's just a stupid niche thing, that stupid schizophrenic problem I have. So that's the only reason. I mean, if you want to try it, it's really not half bad. I mean, people might give it a low rating right off the bat, but it has to be up to you, like, if you want to try it or not. But it was, like, I mean, the gameplay wise, the main character is interesting. I was meshing well with the main character. It was pretty cool. Gameplay wise, I mean, the bosses are cool. I mean, not really. I mean, the bosses are, it's hard to say, because I got into like some camp places with the game, and the camp places, and they had bosses that were just regular knights, and I didn't understand the whole thing. I mean, we didn't get any like super boss. There's like a really big boss at the beginning that had some pretty interesting dynamics, but then we were just fighting knights, and they were just kind of pushovers, and it just, I don't know. We'll see. I just don't like the whole altered stuff, like being next to that cat. I just don't like the cat. I don't like the cat, and I don't like the masked lady, and that, it pains me sometimes being I do take medicine for schizophrenia, and if something's starting to irk me, I have to just step away from it for a while. Maybe I can go back to it. Maybe I'll get my catophobia checked out and the alter shit, and it's just like, I can't play Diablo for the same reason. I can't play Diablo 4 or Diablo 3. I mean, I tried playing it. It just the imagery and shit. It gets to me. And the imagery of the cat, I just really didn't like the cat. It just, like, the way it talks, I just don't like that cat. Or is it a dog? I don't like the dog. It's like a fox dog. I just don't like the dog. And I don't like the masked lady. The masked lady is like, and I feel like there's gonna be more of those weird characters that I just don't like. But the main character, pretty cool. I think the main character has a pretty good story. I mean, it should branch out into something pretty decent. And I just don't understand the whole story is a little bit like fragmented, I would say. There's a lot going on. But you probably, to get the best view, you might want to play through a lot of it, but I know it's not getting such good ratings and stuff. It's just, I don't know. I kind of liked it. I mean, I was having fun. I mean, it's just, if I didn't have these problems, if they didn't have the dog or the altar, or the masked lady, I'd probably continue to play it, but as is, I cannot play because of those factors. Which are weird factors to have, and I don't know what I just missed out the whole ball scene because I was talking about flintlock. Oops, and I kicked somebody in the face. Oh god. I didn't mean to do that. Please don't arrest me. I'm out. Wait. Don't arrest me. I have a mask on. No, it's just, I mean, I think they could have gone. I mean, the dog. I mean, the dog's an important part of the story. I would say it's an old god or some type of thing. I just didn't. I didn't mesh well with the dog. I didn't like the dog. The dog was a kind of a dumb character. I thought. I just don't like it. I just don't like the whole altar thing. Just like laying down next to it. It's all kind of weird. Which is a weird take. I mean, I have weird takes like that because I'm a schizo, and or like I have like tough time with things sometimes. Doesn't even make sense half the time, but I can't play Elden Ring all that much either. Elden Ring hurts my brain with the imagery and stuff. Like it's too intense for me sometimes. I'm like I can't play Remnant 2 either. It irks me. So I just have certain games that I can't play, and I just think, like, if the dog wasn't a major factor, like, if the dog just gave you, hey, you could get cool powers, just, you know,
Would that all my days.
we don't have to always fight together. Then I might play it a little longer, but, as is, I don't like the dog.
Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my
But
strength.
I'm interested in all games. I like all games. I just can't play Diablo because of Lilith. Lilith freaks me out. Personal problems. And the imagery, like the blood, and I can play Callisto Protocol and all that. Zombies don't really. I don't mind zombies. I can play Dead Space pretty easily too. But for some reason, certain games just set me off, like set off my schizophrenic tendencies, and I start fixating on characters that I shouldn't be fixating on. And the Masked Lady is one of them. I don't like the Masked Lady; it's like a horror dream. I think I like that game over Remnant 2. I know people are gonna hate me. It's not because of the gameplay or because the game's bad, but I just don't really like Remnant 2.
We showed our faces. I pray someone asked me to dance ere long.
I
There's
do
a
not
lot of
waste
stuff
my
in
time.
Remnant 2 I don't like, but it's got good gameplay. I mean,
Make
you can
yourself
play
scarce
boss
now.
mechanics. You can't beat Remnant 2 in that.
I
mean,
prefer
just
you can-
boss mechanics and gameplay. But I would pick Flintlock over Remnant 2 if I could. Because
Pay me no mind. We who are gathered here are naught but nameless nobles. 'Twould be uncouth to inquire after another's identity.
is that who I'm supposed to talk to?
Fine place.
I don't know what I got either. It might not be schizophrenia. I take schizophrenia medication and it helps. I don't have it as bad as a lot of people do.
Such quiet is a blessing.
I wasn't making any.
Have you heard? There's been more restrictions on goods traded with the tower.
That's my reasons are different than everybody else's why I don't like Flintlock. Just the Masked Lady and the dog. And there's probably other weird characters that that whole like 10-arm thing with the mask freaks me out. The Masked Lady freaks me out.
What must needs be done?
I find it
Everyone who dances with me complains of sore feet.
I mean, the sliding mechanic has to be changed too, I would say. You might want to change the sliding mechanic a little bit into a roll. It's just the sliding mechanic's a little bit weird with the game. It just doesn't really work too well. You kind of like sliding around. Where the heck do I follow this guy at?
Is there nary a chance to make a fresh acquaintance?
I must ask you not to disturb me without cause.
Is that the lady I was supposed to be talking to?
Well now, you're a
Weirdo?
What is it? Has something happened?
We have it on good authority that a suspicious individual passed through here.
We need to scout the area.
But I have a mask.
in here.
Open up!
Is that the region?
You're dressed rather austerely for a patron.
My humblest apologies, Lady Wilhelmina. We've had reports of an unseemly character in the vicinity, you see, and...
Preposterous. I was out front till but a moment ago, and I did not see so much as a shadow.
Be that as it may.
You are excused. Leave this place, ere you invite our noble host's wrath upon yourself. I will summon you if aught is amiss.
Pray forgive the intrusion.
And what business have you here? In the nobles' playgrounds? Hmm? You've the face of someone in search of a juicy morsel. Would you be looking for this, perchance?
I don't know if I should look in there.
Come on then, keep pouring. Do you take me for some green lad who can't handle his cups? I'm your damned king, and a king deserves royal treatment.
Of course, Your
Uh,
Majesty. Tell us,
feels
Your
kinda
Majesty,
wrong.
would you prefer more drink, or shall we find some other way to amuse ourselves?
Aye, aye. Let's change things up.
I believe I cautioned you to keep your drunken revelry in check. Lest you forget, these celebrations of your valor are but a pretense for more serious matters.
I know. I do. It's just I get the poison in me and things happen is all.
You need only serve as our false king until Sven becomes consul. Till then, however, you would do well to remember that your role demands a certain degree of dignity. I trust you understand your position, Your Majesty.
Nay, I mean I. As you say, I'll go and sober up.
I'm a peeping Tom.
Why not remove yours as well? This is not the masquerade hall, and we now find ourselves quite alone. What say we dispense with such pretenses and speak openly with one another, Lord Phasus?
Well,
That will do. If you're discovered, yours won't be the only head that rolls. What is your purpose here, I wonder? If you came to learn of the Sovereign, then 'tis as you have seen. The man is naught but a ale-swilling pretender propped up by the Queen Regent. Of course, that begs the question. If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true Arisen be? You'd best go. I'll do what I can to help you make your escape. As you can see, I run an establishment that caters to certain pleasures. You're welcome to come and play anytime, if you escape with your life, that is. Know, however, that our services do not come cheap.
At least all my patrons have been kind so far.
Now, was I headed?
Now I've forgotten what I came here. I've little enough gold to spend as peers.
What am I supposed to do?
There's no shame in living life full of pleasures.
Place to soothe the spirit.
Where was I headed?
I don't understand those whole part. I mean, is it...
Not sure what to do about that.
I just don't know how this is gonna pan out, really. But I just think if Woodlock wants to be a good game, they should remove the dog,
This place is
remove the mask lady, and, well, that's not reasonable. The reasonable thing is adjust the sliding, do rolling, remove the altars probably, and just make it a regular, maybe make the skill thing more acquirable, where you can just do it anytime. You don't have to go to any altar.
Rain or shine, I'll make the best of it.
Fine spot to take my mind of what was it I had planned?
I don't know. So many happy voices.
The gun part was fairly decent. I mean, the gun fights, guns weren't too overpowered in that game. Usually when you get guns in the game, they become too overpowered pretty quickly. But I didn't find, like, the guns to be too powerful. The whole curse stuff was a little strange too. But you know. It's not my cup of tea. I'd rather play Dragon's Dogma.
So this is where you were, Master. I searched high and low for you. Do take care not to stray so far next time.
But I'll give it a shot. I'll give any other games a shot. I mean, I'll see what, like, if there's a number 2 without the dog and without the mask lady, I'll play the number 2. Number 2 game if it doesn't have a dog or anything. I found the characters to be pretty.
Just yonder looks to be a good spot for harvesting ingredients.
We could pick some now and use them when the need arises.
I'll just wait. If there's a number 2, I'll try number 2 and see if it's good. Like, I can wait. I'm patient, dude.
Suppose I best earn my keep.
Come rain or shine, I'll make the best of it.
What is life? Well met, sir. Welcome to the start. We serve all manner of fine ales here. Shall I pour you a cup to start you off?
The
I'm just ready for the better,
If we are to
bigger
strengthen
quest
your
line.